And we're live. We're back. This is a continuation from yesterday where I took a very large onion, about this big, and cut it down the middle. And I grabbed the larger outer one and a couple of sizes smaller, filled it with ground beef and cheddar cheese, wrapped it up with 4 pieces of bacon so it resembled a donut, for lack of a better word, which you can see in the right here. Yesterday I cooked the one on the grill, but today I'm going to cook it on the air fryer. If you want to see how it's done, check out the beginning of yesterday's video and you can catch that, or watch the whole thing and watch me grill and eat it, right? Okay. So, first things first, I got a couple things going on here. I have this little rack in here, and this is to keep the bacon from getting soggy in the bottom of the tray. It'll help crisp it up. That does a good job when I wrap the sausages in bacon. My choice, I could actually put it this high, but I'm worried it's going to be too close to the heating element, so I'm going to put it down this way here. I'm going to put this bad boy on there like that. That thing is almost 5 inches in diameter. I got the stove going with something else, so you'll have to excuse that for a second. So, what I'm going to do, I think you could see a good look at that, as this is going to go in the air fryer. We are going to do 370, and we'll flip it. I'll just leave the timer at 15, and we'll get that thing going. And while that's going, someone yesterday, I'm trying to think who it was, maybe it was David, suggested that I butter the bun before I toast it. Now, the sub rolls I used yesterday, because I didn't have large buns, I used one of these and just cut the ends off, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm actually going to get a bagel because, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Because I'm making a donut-shaped burger. This is only 4-inch bagel. That's probably as big as I've seen them. And so I think this will work out. So let's butter these up. Now I'm not going to start these in the toaster oven for a good, 7 to 10 minutes, depending. Let's get some butter on there though. That looks very nice. We need to pick up some more bagels. I apologize, I meant to start this up earlier, but I got tied up on a call. So this is where I'm getting at here. Alright. Do I need any more butter? Maybe a little there. A little there. And some more over here. These bagels are so good. I sometimes just eat them as they are, plain, just as a nice treat, I guess. Alright. We're going to get those set in the Breville. I'll just get those in there for now, and then when we start cooking, those will be good to go. Yesterday we had a good showing. I think 15 people were on this, lots of people talking, so I'm hoping I get a good turnout here coming on board. What else? I can prep myself something else to eat as a side. maybe I'll cut up some hand-cut fries. Got those right here. We need to pick up some more potatoes. Excuse me a moment. Just taking the pasta off the stove. Separate them. One. All right. Let's cut these up. I just sharpened this knife live the other day. It works awesome now. I would use the crinkle knife, but I like the fact I have a nice sharp knife now. Let's get out some of those spots there. This thing is hella sharp. These are probably too long. I'm going to cut this down. Dana, welcome. Would you cook a whole sweet potato in the air fryer? Would I? Yes. Have I? No. I've cooked whole regular potatoes in here. You poke just a bunch of holes in it with a fork. And if you do it from start to finish in the air fryer, it takes about, could take an easy 40 minutes. However, what I've been doing is I have these skewers I stick through the center, and that can knock 5 to 10 minutes off the time, depending. Some people will even go as far as, you know, after they poke the holes, they'll nuke the potato for 5 minutes and then stick it in the air fryer, and that'll knock a good 10 minutes off. Does that answer your question, Dana? Knife is so sharp, it's trying to keep my fingers out of the way. Crinkle fries would have looked so nice too. Okay, let's see what we got looking on in that burger. Now that we're partway through, we've been in there 7 minutes. Let's take a look. Okay, that looks like it still has plenty more to go. So let's put that back in there. I'm gonna set the microwave timer for 5 minutes. You could do 400 degrees with the potato. I don't see an issue with doing that. If you put the skewer in it, or depending what you dress it with, you vary, but I've seen people do anywhere from, let's say, 370 to 400. These are going to be some nice big potatoes here, fries. I'm not going to let these soak too long. Normally you want potatoes if you're making them into fries. People are big on making them soak for about a half an hour in cold water. But I'll probably just have to resort to rinsing them off. Best effort kind of thing. Cut this one in half. I don't want them too long because that'll make it tough on cooking when you want to flip them and stuff. Cut a few of these, the bigger ones, in half. I made them into tiny cubes the other day and used that for my breakfast sandwich. Breakfast bowl, excuse me. Sorry, I thought I had that on top of the potatoes. I'm going to rinse these out good and then we'll dry them off. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, Dana, I bought mine. It just happened to coincide with me starting to work from home. So I went from buying lunch every day to making lunch every day. Now I've kind of scaled back a little bit on that, depending. So I don't make it fresh like this every day. But it's still, when you consider that I'm not spending, you're in Boston, you spend $8 to $10 a day, depending, you know, it's awesome. What air fryer did you buy? And Crystal, I want to know what you're making me for breakfast. Okay, let's take a look at this. See what this looks like. It's getting there. I'm going to leave it in there longer, obviously, but I want to look at to see what the bottom looks like here. I don't want to turn it too soon because that means I'm just going to have to turn it again. See if I can lift it with this. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm going to leave that side up right now. I actually should have probably stuck toothpicks through here, you know, soaked toothpicks and put them in there. I'm doing a lower temperature and lower on here, so it's probably going to take longer anyway. Let's go another 3 minutes and I'll flip it. Crystal, you still haven't told me what you made me for breakfast. Is it something that I want to make? All right. Only need about a tablespoon or two of oil, so that should be more than plenty. I used to waste a lot of the oil. I would put more than I needed just because it was easier, but now I'm trying to behave. Not to mention, Evo is expensive. Bricks, eggs, sausage, and biscuits. Yeah. You know, it's weird. I was never big on the biscuits, but I saw someone put pink Himalayan salt, by the way. I saw someone put what do you call it, syrup on there, you know, like maple syrup kind of stuff. And I was like, and that changed things. Now grits I've never had, but when I look at it, it makes me think of like an oatmeal type of thing, and that's not my kind of thing. Maybe we want to try that. GoWISE 5.8, making a whole chicken with it. I'm glad you do these shows. So yeah, so I did that whole chicken, and it came out awesome. Also, if you see Crystal from My Gadget Kitchen is on, be sure to later make sure you hop over to her page and subscribe. She does a ton of stuff. You'll like it, I promise. Thank you. I appreciate that. I abuse my GoWISE quite a bit. You know, it's like anything, like a new car, you're careful how you sit, everything. And then after you're like, you slap it around, you scrubbing sponges, you know. So I've abused it quite a bit in the 10 months that I've had it. Okay, I could probably do those in the Breville, but what would be nice about those fries is the air fryer will be nice and toasted, so toasty warm. Okay, this thing looks good. I think now we're ready to test it, but I'm gonna delay 1 second here because I need to take a picture here. And if only my work phone would actually unlock, I would be all set. Okay, Mr. Kraska, welcome. You ready for part 2 here, Mr. Kraska? Look how much nicer this came out. What's his name? Jack. What am I saying? What's his name? Jack was so right about doing this in the air fryer. I don't have, I should have probably, like I said, put some toothpicks on. I'm just going to wet them quickly because you don't want to put dry toothpicks in there. Mostly just to keep it from falling apart like it did in the grill yesterday. That'll do, and that one looks like it wants to come out. And for the hell of it, I'm going to take a temperature reading. Yeah, this one was wrapped a little differently too, so that could be part of it. We are at maybe 110, 115 degrees. I wish I thought about it. I would have got a backlit version of this so that you could see it. We're at 113 degrees. Let's get this back in there. I could probably put some of those fries in there now too, come to think of it. So let's go 5. We'll check it at 4. No need to wet the toothpicks. They're fine. Yeah, you think so, Crystal? You don't think that they're like they dry out? They might shard or anything when you go to pull them out. You know, I figured it was more like a better safe than sorry. But you've done a lot more with this than I have, so I'll take your word as gospel. Don't mind if I. Well, good. I use the good toothpicks. I like the nice round, thick toothpicks. Those thinner, cheaper ones, those things splinter on me all the time, so I'm erring on the side of caution here. Let me take a picture of my potatoes here. Come on. Who said iPhones were great? I want to know that person. Maybe want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Mr. Krasker. Yeah, I got you. Dan and Crystal. Awesome. 7 people on, so I assume that brings it down to 6 because I'm watching it myself. the my tablet doesn't automatically update. It tells me one person's live when there's actually, you know, much more than that. So if I don't exit and go back in on a regular basis, I have no idea who's on. And I am actually going to start the bagel. For those who just joined, yesterday I used a sub roll and cut off the ends, but it was too small. This onion ring burger is about 4 3/4 inches, almost 5 inches in diameter, and the bagel's 4 inches. Plus, this looks like a donut or a bagel, so I'm cooking that. I buttered the bagel. I think David, I want to say David mentioned it yesterday to do that, so that's what I'm doing this time. Move my tablet over a little bit. What are your plans to make for lunch? Well, to like, you know, I don't think I have asked Crystal where you're from, so I don't know where you are, or you're Arizona, maybe? I could be wrong. Don't yell at me if I'm wrong. I thought I remember maybe you one time saying Arizona, but if that's the case, you're Arizona. What is that, 2-3 hours? So yeah, I guess that would be a late breakfast for you. Okay. There was some similar letters somewhere in there. If you take the V out of Arizona and just kind of double it up. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot I remember you mentioning it once. I was on one of yours. Were you on a live chat? I can't remember. But that's what I remember. Excuse me. There's one thing about almonds, the little flake of the shell there. It's on it. Take a quick peek. Yeah, we're cooking it nice here. I'm just gonna get this out of the way, clean it. My new sharpened knife, I bought the knife sharpener the other day. Or more than the other day, but I just sharpened this the other day and it works awesome now. David D, I'm here. I missed it after that comment. I need to get something to drink. I did follow your advice. I did butter the bread, but I used the bagel this time. I figured that would be the better option. What do we have? 7 people on. Gotta pay attention or I'm gonna spill something. Crystal, have you done live broadcasts? I'm trying to think if you have or not. I remember you saying you always did the voiceovers because of the background noise. Kiddos. I'm gonna take another look at this. Excuse me. Look at that look. I'm sorry. Almost ready. Need a little more time. I think I need a little bread or something to went down the wrong way. That little shell. I apologize. Yeah, I keep doing that, but I had some almonds, and that brown shell, well, not shell, but it flakes off when you're eating it, and it gets lodged there in the back of your throat, and it doesn't want to move. The bread's just about ready. I just turn it up another 20 seconds. I think that's as much as I want to toast these, otherwise it might get too hard and harder to eat. Oh boy, we're firing all cylinders here. Let me take a picture of my bagels. Let me check the temperature, and I'm going to flip it over one last time as well to make sure that the bacon still is crisp on the bottom. Okay, this is just about done. So let me see if I can manage to flip this over. I'm going to take out the toothpicks now because it'll probably be easier to do it. Actually, will it be? Yeah, I might as well take those out. That was just to keep that from going anywhere. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm going to cook it a little bit more on this side because all the grease came down, just to crisp that up just a little bit. I'll put it up to 400 for a few minutes. And I'll throw the fries in immediately afterwards. I don't know if you just joined. I hand cut some fries. I'm going to put these bagels back in to keep them warm while that finishes up. You know, I want it to be finger burning good. I think everybody's still full after I ate that donut, bacon, cheddar, onion burger thingy yesterday. It was very filling. Someone else just hopped on. Maybe they'll say hello. And if you're just joining, in the description, I put the link to yesterday's video. So if you want to see what I did when I made this, and basically a big outer onion, a smaller inner onion, mixed ground beef with cheddar I shredded up yesterday, mixed it all in, then wrapped it with 4 pieces of bacon. But you could see that on yesterday's video if you'd like. It's probably in the first 15 minutes somewhere in there. Yeah, it's the shells. You know, it's the same with the popcorn. The little shells sometimes get lodged in the back of my wisdom teeth, and then the back of my mouth swells up. You know, but they don't want to pull one wisdom tooth. They want to pull 4 of them, and they don't bother me otherwise. So that went off on a little useless information right there. Glad I could just finish this. I wouldn't want to cough and go offline. You guys be left hanging. Where's Mario? Where's the bacon? Where's the donut burger? All right, let's take a quick look. I want you to take a look at that. I wish I could take a picture on my good phone with this right now, and I can't, and that's what's bothering me right now. It's like freeze frame. All right, let's get that bread. Anybody think I should put anything on there? Oh yeah. That bread, look at how perfect that came out. This one was actually smaller than the one I made yesterday by a little bit. I need to take this thing. I don't know where to sit it exactly. But let me get the fries in here. And 400 at a ridiculous amount of minutes because they're kind of thick. I'm gonna have to set the timer on the microwave to remind me. I'll set it for I'll set it for 7 minutes because it's very warmed up. Okay, I know you really want to look at what this thing looks like again. Let me put it out here in the light. I don't know if you can see that. Time to eat, Mario. I'll see you later. Thanks, Crystal, for stopping by. Look forward to your next video. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just taking a couple extra pictures here because I want people to see this. I wish I want to put a reference on here for what it looks like, but what do you prefer a reference? Usually people use a coin, but this thing's like 4.5 to 5 inches in diameter. Oop. Sorry. Don't the air fryer have a timer? It does. So I have two choices with the air fryer. I could just set it for 20 minutes and then remember to turn it halfway through, or I could set it for 10 minutes and recycle it. But sometimes I find the microwave timer good because when I do live, I'm not paying attention like I should, and then I end up forgetting. And the last thing I want to do is forget. So now the bagel. Let's see this. Again, I apologize. I just want to get some good pictures in there. Maybe off to the side. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Work it. Work it. Work it. It would have been nice if I had some fries ready with this, I tell you. All right, I think that's enough pictures. At least one, if at least one of them comes out. All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna make sure that you guys can see this happening. Food porn, yeah. He was on last night. I know what you meant by that one. Yeah, it looks really good. This does justice to the one that his name is now escaping me, and I say it, I talk to him all the time now. It's so awesome. Wow. Thank you, Jack Payne. I'll zoom in on this so you can see it. I got some fries coming out too. Look at that. Now I can only see one problem here. I can only fit one at a time, maybe two, if I don't use the rack and the air fryer. Not that I would eat two, but what if someone's here and wants one? This would be a good thing to market and sell. You know, you put it in the foam containers with dry ice and ship them around. Too much work for me to do, but. And this thing is juicy and flavorful. Slight hint of red in there, pink, whatever. But I like medium well anyway. I think everybody fall over in their chair. No one's saying anything. Wow, this one's awesome. Better than yesterday. I might double rack it because I don't want this sitting on the bottom of the pan where some oil kind of rests up. It might make the bacon too soggy, you know what I mean? But my air fryer basket internal dimensions, I think they're only like 9.5 inches, so would have to make maybe smaller versions. It is so good. Take another picture here. Dan, buddy, how are you? Just gonna take a look at these fries. Shake those up a little bit. Not gonna be too fierce with them because this oil grease from the bacon from earlier. And last time I shook it hard like that doing it, I splattered myself. So put those in. I'll set this to 7 minutes, and when it beeps, I'll take a look. 6 minutes. I'll turn it if I have to. Dan, is it letting you go back in time to see what it looked like when it first came out? Cool. Hot. Excellent. Some of the bacon that's in the inner layers isn't as crisp, but just a little bit like that. For me, I don't mind. You know, like I said, a medium well done burger. Just that was the old timer. I almost didn't think I was going to be able to do this today. So, meeting ran a couple hours over. Well, a couple. It's supposed to be an hour. It was like 2.5. Two and a half. Yeah, Dana, I don't know why. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it has to get so far in the video. Because after this is done filming, it disappears from YouTube. Sometimes up to an hour, depending on the length of the video to process. So I have to be able to catch it in time. And anyone, as I was mentioning yesterday, I had to redo my Facebook page because Facebook banned me, my old food page. For whatever reason, they won't tell me. So there's links in the description to my Facebook page, Mario's Domain, my Instagram, and what else? Something else in there. You'll find this on Google Plus too, and I think Twitter is on there too. I have to rebuild everything from scratch, basically. Yeah. The Facebook police, they live inside my head. I think what happened is, by the way, if you're liking this, make sure you hit the thumbs up. I'm doing a giveaway So check back like a few days ago. I'm giving away a small crock pot and a dash cam. And so if you're interested in either one, just follow the rules to the T and you'll be entered. And I'm going to be doing the drawing in less than a month. You have to be a subscriber to win, so. Dane, a question for you. A few questions if you don't mind. One, I always ask where you're coming in from. I found most of my audience on these lives are coming from the UK. Also, is this the first live stream you've been on and just haven't said anything? By the looks of it, you said you bought my similar air fryer because you saw my video, so you have been watching for a while, I would assume. We got 9 people on. We're down to this little piece here. I would have been done 3 minutes in, but I'm talking, so. I don't want to choke. And I don't want to chew with my mouth open. Let's check those fries. It's been about another 5 minutes since I last put them in. They still need time. I made them really thick. I made them in tiny little cubes. They couldn't have been more than a ½ an inch in cubes, 2 potatoes. And those things cooked up fast and nice because they get flavors on more sides, more flavor to them. It's, hit that on the 5-minute button. Oklahoma. Very good. Thanks for joining me. I was about to say we had an office out there, but then I remembered it was Omaha. I saw the O. Welcome and thanks to Jim for joining. Like I said, be sure to check out the giveaways if you're interested. If not, say hello anyway. The giveaways I was supposed to do earlier this year, but I was growing at such a fast rate, I thought it would be great to wait a little bit, and now I have 2 giveaways instead of the 1. In fact, the 1,000 subscriber, jokingly, he was like, hey, I'm your 1,000 subscriber, what do I win? And I was like, yeah, how about if I send you some Kentucky Colonel Caesar flowers? He's like, yeah. So I went to ship him 2 boxes, and they wanted $10 shipping. I'm like, it's $4 worth of Caesar flour. They're like, it's $10. So I think for $12, I shipped him 2 huge boxes, you know, direct from Amazon. You know, but that's what it is. Too cold in Boston? The cold doesn't bother me anyway. No, the cold doesn't bother me much. I'm in shorts most of the year in Boston. I used to go in every day, so I had to dress up. Now that I work from home, shorts and a tank top usually throughout the day. I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me in that tank top. Last bite down. Yeah, we had a long winter here. The cold doesn't bother me that much. People call me crazy when I say dress. I hate snow. I hate dealing with snow. I hate the snow banks. I hate how you accident. Don't like snow. I'm not a big fan of I don't sit out on the beach either. Don't like the water. I visit a friend, go out visit him, he's on the water, go out on the boat. So that's cool. Stay in the shade, don't mind. Hey, Chris, you missed it. I just took the last bite before you hopped on. Hey, look, I don't know if you got to see the finished product yesterday, Chris. And everybody, if you don't know Chris, everybody, Chris, jump on his page too, like and subscribe if you haven't already. He does a lot of live chats. I was rewatching his pizza video yesterday, I believe it was. And I don't remember the reason why. I says, I gotta watch this again. But check his page out. But I don't know if you could go back in time, Chris, yet, but you know, check that out. You can see what the finished product. It was like, you know, the perfect picture, like you see at McDonald's, Big Mac on a billboard. You know how it looks perfect, something like that. Except this was bacon. And these would make anybody happy. That's about an ounce or two in oil. I'm gonna let them crisp for just another minute or two, or 3 or 4 or 5. It says 2. I'll let it go to 2. Air fryer cheddar infused beef donut with tenderloin onion wrap and crispy bit. You know, can I steal that title? Here's the thing, when I start this from my phone, it limits me, I think, to 60 characters. But when you do it from your PC, I can go back later and I can rename this. And I'm trying to remember if it's 80 or 100 characters you could do. The thing is they recommend it to get, you know, 20 characters, 25, 30 characters to get it in there. But how can you do that? It's like I have to have my live, and I have to have, you got to put the words air fryer in there. As soon as you put the words air fryer in there, people just flock to it. You know, it's something. In fact, if you say air fryer and there's no air fryer in there, or it's not 100% air fryer, people get upset with you. I know. Filming live, or did you do a regular video? I haven't done a regular video. Maybe I did, not food anyway. It seems like a couple of weeks, and I feel like some of the people are missing out because they don't want to watch the longer video. But I've had a lot of fun and interaction with everybody. Originally I was going to do a live video once every week or once every 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to change my mind on that, but I want some suggestions from everyone about what to do next in the air fryer, because I've done a chicken a ton of way. I haven't done maybe thighs in the air fryer, create some big nuggets with some honey mustard, you know, dipping sauce after, something like that. Dan, have you never seen me? I got like 5 meatballs out. Go back and check. The front page shows, let me take the fries out. Yeah. The front page shows pasta, and it says pasta meatballs, but I also air fry them. So I make about over 5, and you'll see like 4 or 5 videos for meatballs, and you'll see trays of meatball. I make 5 pounds at a time, and I'll cook them. If I'm going to do stovetop, I cook them in the sauce, or I'll cook them in the crock pot, but I air fry them, and then I'll freeze the rest. And I actually have some in the oven. If I had thought about it, I would have thrown them in so you could see that. But they're about yay big. They're probably a good 2-ounce meatball. I almost filled 2 cookie sheets with over 5 pounds. You put them in like 9 minutes. I like them extra crisp on the outside. And for me, okay, I remember all the ones in the gravy. Uh-oh. You said gravy. I like to let them cool down, and like you walk by, you just grab one and eat one if you're hungry. You know, it's like a snack. It's like cheese and crackers, no different. Let's look at these fries here. Yes, yes. Natalia, do you want some French fries?
Yes, please.
Okay, why don't you come over here and I'll give them to you, okay? Well, what would this be without taking a picture for the audience? If I don't take a picture, someone's going to get upset with me. Do you want some ketchup too?
Yes, please.
All right. How polite. They're going to be a little hot, so be careful, okay? And there's a lot of them here, so you don't have to eat all of them. Let me get some ketchup for you.
That's too loud.
You'll be fine. Bada bing. Yeah, wait a minute. Let me take a picture. Because that's just the sheer amount of ketchup on that thing is funny.
Give it to me, please. Keep weirdo.
Let's see. Have meatballs. Rich. Okay, I remember the ones in gravy. What does the missus think about you doing live? She doesn't mind. However, when people are hungry, you know, they don't want to wait. But I do all the cooking, 99% of it. So if they're in there, yeah, they're probably just in my way, right? The only difference between live is you gotta watch what you're saying or doing, you know, because I try to be good about my mouth when I'm talking. I'm pretty good about it. But with when you do live, there's no retakes, you know. So if they're like, "Oh, we need to do something, need to get something out of the kitchen," and I'll be like, "No, too late." Yeah, boy, Jack, you missed it all. I had a senior moment. I forgot your name when I was mentioning you. Don't forget to unplug the air fryer, folks. You missed your cue, Dan. Jack, I don't know if you could go back in time, but it looked about as perfect as it was going to be. I think yours still, the presentation you had was awesome, but the problem with your presentation was it wasn't in my belly. Ta-da! Let's see if you can get a better look at that. Ta-da! I got to do something about the lights. That's my next project. I didn't want to bring out the new lights until I did a mini review of my new lights, but hard time getting notification. I've been having a lot of issues. I hit the notification bell, and I don't get those notifications a lot of times. These fries are awesome. Once, is he still on, Dana? Once you hand cut your fries, I do salt, pepper, garlic powder. You never go back to buying your riders or whatever it is you buy there. I'm assuming you eat fries, but now I don't know about you guys, but and gals, I apologize. I don't always get the notification. Sometimes I get the notification of the live in an email. Sometimes just in the pop-up because I have my browser open. And sometimes I have to go to my browser. It's like no consistency. I was going to do the bike ride yesterday, and I don't remember why I did not. Something got carried on too late, or it was just the weather I wasn't a fan of the weather or something like that. And then I was going to do it today, but I figure you guys want to see me make that thing successfully rather than go for a bike ride. I didn't want to do it tonight because I did it last night and I got to cook a family dinner. Neil, come on, hello. Neil. So, go to my YouTube page, hit videos, scroll about 5 videos down, and you'll see something about a giveaway. Please follow it to the T. I'll remember what I can. You have to be a subscriber for at least 30 days. So if you're not a subscriber, subscribe today, and I'm doing the drawing in about a month. You have to comment saying you want to win the mini crock pot or the dash cam. If you want to win both, I'm going to suggest you put it in 2 separate emails. Do it how you want, whatever, that doesn't matter. You have to like, subscribe the videos. I also have 2 other videos for the dash cam. you need to watch, like, and just make a comment there. I'm going to do my best to check. So if you're missing one of, if you didn't dot one of your I's or cross one of your T's, you're going to lose your chance if you get picked. YouTube is changing something. Usually, you can go to someone's YouTube page or profile, click about, and send them an email directly. That's going away as of July 7th, I believe it is. So when you win, I'm not going to post it. I'm going to contact you directly first, because the last thing I want is someone to create an email, a profile with steal your picture, make it to try to get the prize. So I'll contact you through there, and you're going to contact me back replying to that, and then I'll post the winner. And I need to get the address. I'm not a psycho, not gonna stalk you, but you'll have to give me your address. That's a given. And you have to be in the U.S. 48 intercontinental states. I cannot do Alaska and Hawaii, unfortunately. There's some things just like I can't do the UK. It's too complicated. I've tried shipping to the UK before. Sometimes you think you're gonna get arrested if you don't word something right, or they confiscate your stuff. I get my notifications on my cell. It's hit and miss with me, I tell you, because at my desk where I'm working, I got this tablet set up, I got my cell there, and I got my computer, and it's still don't, but I can't stare at all of them all the time. I depend on those pop-ups. Yes, so I didn't have the time. The fries were last minute here. 30 minutes, cold water is good. Then you drain them and give them a quick rinse and make sure you pat them dry. I've done the little cubes and I cooked them up and I made it as part of a breakfast bowl. If you're big on breakfast, check out, I have 2 breakfast bowl videos. One I made with a breakfast bowl, waffle breakfast bowl, and a potato puff, so it was like a hash brown. And one I just used a regular, bowl and put everything there, sausage, bacon, egg, green pepper, cheese. Google's changing. Ooh, bit my cheek. If you're not careful and you don't pay attention, they change the rules on you. Perfect. Obviously, not everybody can win. There's going to be 2 winners. If 2 people win, maybe it is good to say you want to win both on one line. Because when I grab the 2 winners, if one says I'll take either or I want both or something, and the other one just wants one or the other, that'll help me do it. Because if both people want, if I pick the 2 winners and both want it, then I run into a little problem. No call and foul. My rules are final. My say is final. Now I know, I don't remember if I put this on there, family and friends are not eligible. Now if I'm friends with you on Facebook because, you watch my channel, that doesn't matter. So, I know a couple of you here I'm friends with on Facebook. So as long as you enter, hint hint, Mr. Johnson, then you're eligible to win. David D, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it as always for joining. If you missed the beginning of the video, please go back and check it out. And enter if you, you did enter, didn't you? Yeah, you finally got that, huh? All right. Well, let me see what we got on here for time. 59 minutes, 50 seconds. It's amazing how quick time goes by. But you take this video, add another 30 minutes, and that's usually what I would do filming something like this. And then you spend another half a day editing and posting. It's crazy. When I say half a day, I don't mean half a work day. I mean more than that. So anyway, thank you again for joining me. This turned out great. This idea came from Jack himself. He had said, hey, you should make these. I didn't realize he made it. His picture looks picture perfect. Looked awesome. I was like, hey, where'd you get this picture from? He goes, I made it. I was like, oh, shit, So, thank you, Jack. Excellent. Dana, have a great day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you know when I put out another video. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Take care. Yes, I'll see you on the next one. And I did unplug the air fryer, Dan.